Good morning, children. In this video, we will study about a great Mughal emperor, Akbar, and his policies. Do you know? How do we know about Akbar? We know about Akbar from the books, from the history books we study. But who wrote such things? Who wrote the incidences of his reign? There was a courtier, Abul Fazl. He wrote a 3-volume history of Akbar's reign, titled Akbarnama. The first volume dealt with Akbar's ancestors, and second volume recorded the events of Akbar's reign, and the third volume is the Aine Akbari, which dealt with Akbar's administration, household, army, the revenues, and geography of his empire. Abul Fazl explained that the empire was divided into provinces called Subas, governed by Subedar, who carried out both political and military functions. And he also explains each province also had a financial officer or diwan. There was military paymasters known as Bakshi. The minister in charge of religious and charitable patronage was known as Sadr. Military commanders were known as Faujdar, and town police commander was known as Kotwal. The next topic is Akbar's religious policy. While Akbar was at Fatehpur Sikri during the 1570s, he started discussions on religion with the ulamas, Brahmanas, Jesuit priests who were Roman Catholics, and Zoroastrians. He had a special building for these discussions known as Ibadat Khana. He was interested in religion and social customs of different people. He used to interact with the people of different faiths, and this interaction made him realize that religious scholars who emphasized ritual and dogma were often bigots. You know what is dogma? Dogma is a statement or an interpretation declared as authoritative with the expectation that it would be followed without question. And who is bigot? An individual who is intolerant of another person's religious beliefs or culture. When Akbar realized that beliefs of these religious scholars are creating division and disharmony amongst his subjects, he created the idea of Sulh-e-Kul or universal peace. His idea of Sulh-e-Kul focused on a system of ethics, honesty, justice, and peace. The next topic is the Mughal Empire in the 17th century and after. The administrative and military efficiency of the Mughal Empire led to great economic and commercial prosperity. Means all the able rulers, they had done a lot for the people, and which led to prosperity. Documents from the 20th year of Shah Jahan's reign inform us that the highest ranking Mansabdars were only 445 in number out of a total of 8,000. This number was only 5.6% of total numbers of Mansabdars, received 61.5% of the total estimated revenue of the empire as salaries for themselves and their troopers. Did you see? The document revealed that Mughal emperors and their Mansabdars, they were getting a lot of revenue, and out of that revenue 61.5% they were spending on themselves and on the salaries and goods. This expenditure benefited the artisans and peasantry who supplied them with goods and produce. But what about the primary producers, the peasants and the artisans? The poorest amongst them lived from hand to mouth, and they could hardly consider investing in additional resources, tools, and supplies, and to increase productivity. As the authority of the Mughal emperor slowly declined, his servant emerged as powerful centers of power in the regions. They constituted new dynasties. It was the last part of the chapter. Now the chapter Mughal Empire is over. Hope you must have got a lot of knowledge about Mughal emperors, their administration, their lifestyle, and you must have got the knowledge about the mistakes committed by them.